everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I have another Temu haul. Hopefully you will enjoy and stick around to the end. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you have been watching my videos and enjoy them but are not currently subscribed, again, please consider subscribing. I would appreciate it very much. Still trying to get to that 2,000 subscriber mark, so at least at the time of recording this, I'm not there. I'm still over 100 away from it. So anyway, we will go ahead and get started. Okay, so I forgot just to mention at the beginning there that I do link everything down in the description box below. I am in Canada, so if you are not in Canada, the links may or may not work for you, but the links will be down there nonetheless. So we will go ahead and get started with our first item. So the first item that I got was a metal flower decor. I paid $16.06 for this. I did get some price adjustments. It shipped in this box here. The price at time of filming is $14.77. This is what it looks like here, and if you have watched previous videos, you will know that this is actually a repeat purchase. So I previously gotten this in a different color, so you can get it in 3 different colors. There is a greenish kind of color, a blue, and then this beige with kind of gold accents on it. So the green one I had gotten previously and I liked it, so I decided to go ahead and order another one. This is basically 12 inches in width. It is nicely made. This is actual wood, and then this black area here, as well as the flower, is metal. So yeah, nicely made. It does have the hardware here for hanging it. So, and I will bring it a little closer there so you can get a better look at the flower. So it does have like a gold metallic sort of look to it. So I don't know, I think this is pretty, and I think it's a good price for what you're getting with it being the real wood and a metal piece. So yeah. The next item that I got was a paper towel holder. I got this for $2.87. It has been discontinued from the seller that I purchased from. And this is it here. So it was, I believe, available in 2 colors, black and a silver. It is available from other sellers for around $4 or $5. I will put one of those alternate links down in the description box, seeing as it is discontinued from my seller. And this is made of a carbon steel. So it should be pretty durable, not made of plastic, which is good. It's not super heavy, which is also probably a good thing. It does have a adhesive strip for installation, and that's what I'm hoping to use. I want to install this underneath our kitchen cabinets just to get the paper towel off the countertop. So I'm hoping that this will be enough. It did come with a little package here with some screws and wall plugs and stuff like that, so that you could screw it in. I don't know if my husband would want me screwing this into our kitchen cabinets, but we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, like I said, this adhesive will be enough to hold the weight of it as well as the paper towel. So, but yeah, for the price, I think it seems pretty darn good, especially when it comes with the hardware that you can actually mount it as opposed to just the adhesive. Yeah, I think that's pretty darn good. So the next item that I got was a Fibre rubber base gel, and this is it here. It's kind of a fancy looking bottle. I paid $2.58 for this. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $2.49, and it does say that it contains glass fibers to provide extra strength to your nails. So I got this because I'd heard that you can use this type of product underneath dip powder or gel polish. So I wanted that because it's supposed to help prevent some of the damage that those products can cause to your nails, to your natural nails. I'm going to start out just putting it on its own. I did try on my pinky just before I started filming here and tried curing it, and it was still a little tacky. So I'm not sure if there's more to the process for putting it on than what I was thinking. Some gel stuff you have to wipe with alcohol or something, I think it is, afterwards to get rid of the tackiness, but I just wiped it off with a Kleenex because I didn't have time to be fiddling with that. So, but hopefully it will work and will help my nails, my natural nails, get a bit stronger and healthier. The next item I got is a nail practice stand. I got this for $1.99. I did get some price adjustments. Currently for the pink one I got, it is $3.19. And this is it here. It just came in this little box here. So just let you see it a little up close. So it is just kind of a clear acrylic base, and then these are all just attached by magnets, and it's just for practicing doing nails. So it does come in other colors. It had gold, silver, white, black, and a rose color. Most of them currently under the $2 price range. The quality of it seems okay. It does seem really small to me. So, but it should work fine. If you've been watching my videos, I don't know how many videos back it was, but I'd gotten some just plain press-on nails for you to do your own designs on them. So that's what I got this for, is just to have something to put them on for when I'm trying to put polish or whatever on them, or if I want to try to do any little decorations. So, but yeah, so I'm sure it'll work for what I need it for. It's just, yeah, just smaller than I was expecting. So like I said, I'm gonna try maybe do some nails myself, some press-on type nails, and do some decorating maybe. So the next item I got is this beading pen for doing nails. So it just looks like a pen here. I paid $2.65 for this. It's still $2.65, and what it is it has just a silver kind of ball end on it, but it has 4 different sizes on here. So I'm sure you all know those pens that, you know, we all used to covet when we were younger. That have the different colored inks, and you just press the bit and push it down and put out whichever color ink you want. Well, this is the same sort of thing. It has different sized tips. So there's another one, the small one. So it has tips that are 1 millimeter, 1.6 millimeter, 2.2 millimeter, I think it was, 2.2, and then the biggest one is 3 millimeters. So I just thought that was kind of a nifty thing to have, that, you know, it has the different sizes all on the one tool rather than having to have like 4 tools to have each of those sizes. So yeah, I thought that was pretty good. The next item that I got was some makeup brush cleanser. I paid $4.81 for this, and it is still $4.81, and this is the bottle. It is a pretty small bottle. It's just 90 mils in this. I'm gonna have to do a little more looking around, because as far as the instructions for this, it says just about putting an amount on your brushes and you know, cleaning them, like rubbing them with it and stuff and cleaning them. But it definitely has more like a liquid soap type consistency. I was expecting it to be more watery if you're just using it on its own. So I'm thinking probably it is meant to be used with water. Maybe it's because they're figuring that you're just using it, you know, just your brush, a makeup brush, putting some on it and then under the water kind of cleaning it or something. Whereas the next item that I have to show you is a little device for cleaning your makeup brushes, where you're putting them into it. So I would think if I'm going to use this, I'll have to dilute this in some water to put it in there. But we will give it a try in just a second, because I was going to try out the makeup brush cleaner with you guys. So we will move on to the next thing. Alright, so like I said, the next item I have is a makeup brush cleaner. It came in this box here. It does have a little instruction booklet. I paid $9.24 for this. It is currently sold out in the pink color that I got, and the white color also is sold out, but they do have a black version available. It is currently $15.58. So it comes with a little pouch here for putting the handle in, and then you So you've got the handle here, and then you've got the different sized collars for putting different size makeup brushes in. It is battery operated. It runs on 2 AAA batteries. And I had gone ahead and put the collar on here that would fit this makeup brush here. And so you just put that in the collar there, and then you switch it on and the brush spins. So as you can see, it spins it pretty good. Flattens those bristles right out. And then you get the little bowl for cleaning them in. So I do have some water here. I'm going to put a little bit of water in the bowl. So put some water in, and I'll add some of the cleanser. And it does, I probably should have mixed that first, but we'll just go with it. So you just put it in and spin it. Should maybe have given you guys a better look of how dirty the brush was. Wow. This was really, really pink when I started, because this is the one I use for blush. And then, so you just, like I said, you just stick it in there, turn it on, and it spins, kind of swish it around a bit as it's spinning. And then when you are done, you just, with it not being in the liquid anymore, you can turn it on and have it spin so that it dries it off. It'll get rid of a bunch of the water out of the brush and, you know, give it a good dry. So yeah. Oh my goodness, it does. It feels really, it does. It feels like pretty much completely dry. So yeah, so I think that's pretty awesome. Certainly, I'm not good about cleaning my makeup brushes, and if I have something like that, then I'm definitely, it's going to make it a little bit of a less tedious job to do, so more inclined to get it done. But yeah, it did a super job on cleaning this brush. I'm really happy with that. So yeah. The next item that I got is this Tirtir Milk Toner. I paid $14.39 for this. I did get a price adjustment. It is currently $14.11. You get this is the bottle here, and it is glass. And you get 150 mils in the bottle, and this is supposed to provide deep moisturization to your skin and brighten your skin. So maybe I'm behind, well, maybe I'm behind the times as far as makeup. Well, that's like the understatement of the year. I am definitely behind the times on makeup. My understanding is Tirtir is a Korean beauty product line. So I did find this exact product on Amazon in Canada for $41. So, and then I did check the Tirtir website as well, and it was $38 on there, and I'm pretty sure that was 38 US dollars. So this is a great deal on Temu for getting a Tirtir product, a genuine Tirtir product, for, you know, just over $14 when it would be 41 on Canadian Amazon or 38 US off of the Tirtir website. So definitely think that this is a great deal. The reviews on this were very good. A lot of people really seem to like it. I have used it a couple of times. I mean, I don't know that a couple of times is, you know, going to be enough to really give an opinion on it, but so far so good. I'm liking it. So yeah, definitely. I don't imagine it's going to stick around on Temu for very long, but who knows? Maybe they'll get more of the Tirtir product line. That would be nice. But yeah, definitely a good deal on Temu. The next item I got was a swimsuit cover up. I paid $13.09 for this. I did get some price adjustments. Currently it is $12.45 for the black color. It is also available in white. The white is currently $13.55. It is plus size, so you can get it in 0XL to 4XL. I got the 4XL. It is a knit, acrylic knit material. Oh, give you a little bit closer look of it. So it does feel like really nice quality. I do really like it a lot. It is a pretty wide neck on it, more of kind of a cap sleeve maybe, and then it has a slit at the side here. Now I can maybe put in a little clip. I didn't have obviously I wasn't going to put on a bathing suit in order to try this on. I did just try it on over top of this tank top I've got on and my pants, so I can put a little clip of that in, but I mean really that's not how you would normally be wearing it. Although it was partly what I was thinking I could potentially have done with it, is maybe wearing it with just like a little cami type tank top underneath with leggings or something, but I feel like it's a little too big for doing that. I think as a swimsuit cover up, size wise, it would be fine, but as far as wearing it as more like a tunic sort of top, I think it's probably a little big. So I'm not sure. I do really like it, so I probably will just hang on to it and use it as a swimsuit cover up. But yeah, initially when I bought it, that was not what I was hoping it could be used for. I just thought it looked like a nice knit, and yeah, it is. It's the quality of it seems really, really nice. It's nice knit, no kind of straggly threads or pieces of yarn or whatever. It does seem really nice and really good quality for the price. The next item I got is a cardigan. I paid $23.99 for it. I did get a price adjustment. Current price is $24.95. It was only available in black. It is plus sizes available in 0XL to 3XL, so I got the 3XL, and it is 100% polyester knit. You will see it on me in the try-on. It does not have any buttons, so it is just an open front cardigan. There also is no pockets in it, so it's going to be hard to kind of show. There is a bit of a design on it. Yeah. So it's long sleeves, has a cuff at the end here. Maybe if I put my hand in it, it might make it easier. I don't know if that's going to show, but there are like areas where it's not just like a regular knit. So there's a bit of a design in it. So it's got that, you know, down there and on the front and back part of the sleeve, as well as down the front of the cardigan as well. So it does seem like a fairly nice cardigan. It's not super heavy. It's not lightweight, but it's also not super heavy. As far as Temu goes, I feel like maybe it might be a little overpriced. I think it's hard to say. Just, you know, when you see the quality of the swimsuit cover up, it's not much heavier than that. You know, it's probably got as much material in it as that does, and yet that was, you know, $14 and this is $24 basically. So, you know, I feel like it's maybe a little overpriced. Quality of it does seem good, and I mean, really, if you were in Walmart or somewhere like that and saw it, I mean, it would probably be comparable to other, you know, cardigans in Walmart that would be about that price. So just not sure how I feel about it, whether or not I will keep it or not. The next couple of items are crafty items. I know there's people that don't like the crafty stuff, but it's only two things. So, and it is a open back pendant. So they came in this package here. I paid $2.86 for these. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $2.56 for them, and there is 12 in the package. And they are made of stainless steel. Here is one here. I'm going to drop it, I think, if I do that. But so that is what it looks like. So it's just over about an inch in width, made of stainless steel. This was the only color available on this listing, although there are other listings on Temu and you can get other colors of this type of thing. And these are meant for using with resin or epoxy to create pendants. So really like it. I think the quality of it seems good, and Temu is a great place to buy jewelry findings and craft stuff. So the next item I got, like I said, is to go with those pendants, and it is this seamless paper tape. So I paid $1.19 for it. I did get a price adjustment. Currently it is $1.92 for the blue color that I got. You can also get a green version. As far as I know, there's no difference between them other than that they're a different color. The green is $2.06 for one roll. You can also get a package of 3 of the blue ones for $5.47, and then they have a package that has 2 blue and 2 green for $7.56, and it is just under 2 inches in width, and you get 197 inches of length of this. And this is just used with, you just trim whatever size piece off you need, and then you place your pendant on it like that, and then you can pour your resin or epoxy in there, and it's not gonna leak out around the bottom of it. And then once you cure it, you can just remove it off of the tape. So I did actually play with it before I started. So I did make a couple of little pendants. So I made this one. Let's see, how can we do this? This one here, and just put a little dried flower in there. And then this one is still on the tape. Peel it off. So then I did also this one. Might not see that one as well because it's a light colored flower thing that's in it. So yeah, so I'm really happy with those. I think it turned out pretty nice. And yeah, I just need to put it on a chain, and then I have a nice handmade necklace. The next item I got was a 2-piece set of jewelry carabiners. So this is what it looks like here. I paid $1.22. It is currently $1.40 for 2 pieces. The listing doesn't actually say what they're made of. If I had to guess, I'd say they're probably copper and then plated with whatever. This is supposed to be a gold color. I would say it definitely looks more rose gold than gold. So unfortunately, they are a fair bit bigger than what I was expecting. What I wanted was, I got a bracelet. This Pandora bracelet that I have here, I bought a gold version of that off of another website, so it's not an authentic one. And I thought it was going to be long enough for me because I picked the largest size, which is what the silver one I have is, and it fits me fine. But it was just a smidge too small. So I got these thinking that maybe I could use that just to put an extra link on the bracelet. But I mean, as you can see, it's kind of big compared to the size of the links on the bracelet. So it's definitely not going to work for that. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll find something else to use them for. I did, before even doing this, I was going to just return them. So I did try to return them, and I got my refund, and they told me not to send them back. So I don't know. Maybe I'll find something to do with them. But yeah. The next item that I got is a Cuban link bracelet. This is it here. I paid $3.77 for this. It is currently sold out. I do have the link, and I have subscribed to be notified for when it comes back in stock. So if anyone is interested, I will put the link in my description box, so you can click on it yourself and ask to be notified when it's back in stock. Or if people are interested, I can also just make a community post, if I get notified that it's back in stock. So it's made of stainless steel. It was only available in the silver color. This is a bracelet, and it is a longer length, which works for me. So this is 8.27 inches in length. So I'm not sure why the listings mention something about synthetic August birthstone, but there is no birthstone on here, so I'm not really sure what that what that is about. But yeah, it's the quality of it seems really nice. I like that it's this kind of clasp on it, rather than just, the typical cheap kind of, I don't even know what you call the regular kind, not like a lobster clasp, but But anyway, I do like the clasp on this, and I like that it's stainless steel. You know, it's not going to tarnish. I think it is pretty hard to open it though. Yeah, I thought for a second maybe I was trying to open the wrong part of it, but I was not. So get it on here. So yeah, so that is it on, and I really, really like it. And for $3.77, I think it's an awesome deal. So hopefully it does come back in stock. There are other listings on Temu that have very similar looking bracelets with that are also stainless steel. I didn't see any other listings with this type of clasp on it. Most of them are just, you know, the regular kind of clasp. So the next item that I got is a Cuban link necklace. So wanted a matching set. I paid $1.98 for this. It is still $1.98 for the 20-inch length, and that is 5 millimeters wide, which is what, I don't think it said in the listing what the width of this was, but yeah, this could be 6. The bracelet could be 6 millimeters, but it's close enough. So the necklace is available in 3 different lengths. You can get 20 inches, 24 inches, or 28 inches. And then it is available in 6 widths. There is 3 millimeters, 5 millimeters, 6 millimeters, 7 millimeters, 8 millimeters, and 10 millimeters. So I do really like this. I don't think the quality of it does seem quite as nice as the bracelet, but I am happy with it. The only thing I'm not 100% sure is I feel like it's kind of twisted, which shouldn't be a problem. But even no matter what I did, I felt like it wouldn't go on me and lay flat when I tried it on before. So I'm not really sure what that is about. And maybe it's just about, maybe I just need to add another, like a jump ring so that it's going the right direction, if you know what I mean. And of course I can't seem to get this. There we go. So yeah, I like it. I like the length of it. I think it's a nice length for the style of necklace that it is. And yeah, I think it looks nice with the bracelet. So I'm happy. The next item that I got is a ring. I paid $6.95 for this. Currently it is $7.23. It is a silver ring, sterling silver, and it has a green synthetic cubic zirconia in it. It was available in ring sizes 6 through 10. I do think it is a pretty ring. It's a lot more delicate than I was expecting. So the listing didn't have any photos of the ring on a finger. So from the photo, it was kind of hard to tell, and it's a nice ring. I do think it is very pretty. And I think the price for it is really good, but it's just too dainty for my big hands. So it just kind of gets lost on my finger being as small as it is. So this I'm going to be returning. Okay, and our last item today is a necklace. I got this hoping it would go with the ring that I just showed you. It's not an exact match, but there is the little stone. So I paid $9.55 for this. I did get some price adjustments. It is currently $6.87, and this also, just like the ring, is 925 sterling silver with a green synthetic zirconia. It is also available in gold tone, the necklace, and the chain on it is about 18 inches in length. The pendant is just under about half an inch in length. I do like this. I think it is nice. Again, it is very kind of small and delicate. I mean, I wouldn't use the chain that it came on because the chain would be too small, but they do go together quite well. So if you wanted to, if you like that style and you know, a delicate sort of looking ring and necklace is good for you, then it probably would be something that you really like, a good price. It's just a little too delicate for me, I think. So, but I do think it is very pretty, and yeah, it's just unfortunate it's not just that, you know, just a little bit bigger. So the pendant's definitely a little bit better size than the ring. The ring is tiny as far as I'm concerned. So, but super pretty. They're both really nice quality. So if it is something that you like, then, you know, they're definitely good deals. So, all right, so that is it for today. I hope you enjoyed. I feel like I was a little off in today's video. I apologize for that. I don't know, just, you know, just having one of those days, I guess. I don't know, but I hope you enjoyed regardless, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you next time. Bye.